a story that came from one of my subscribers, Coca 2005. You know, one thing about this country, it has a long-standing history of cheating Black farmers from the sharecropping days all the way up until present day. It's always been some underhanded thing going on when it comes down to them. And as you can see, it's still happening. Still happening. Black farmers were intentionally sold fake seeds in Memphis, lawsuit says. We're going to go ahead and listen to this video.
Good morning. I'm State Representative G.A. Hardaway, and my job is simple. My job is to protect the interests of my constituents. Dr. Hall and President Cabrera have asked me to look at and explore the possibilities of state resources to help to investigate and analyze the data that they have now to see if there are some consumer protection issues whereby our Attorney General can become engaged, as we were able to do with the last lawsuit, federal lawsuit for Black farmers, because these are issues which impact constituents within the state of Tennessee. So we'll be exploring the avenues, whether it's civil, whether it's criminal, dealing with fraud, those issues which have negatively impacted our Black farmers, those who are in the chain of commerce in agriculture. We'll be looking at how the state of Tennessee can protect the interests of those citizens. So we've engaged before with the Attorney General. I'll be going to Nashville a little later on this evening, and I'll be meeting with my legislative legal staff, and we'll talk about the engagement that we had previously in the first lawsuit, and we'll talk about the consumer protection issues and how that may very well serve as one of the avenues by which we'll be able to direct state resources to protect the interests of the citizens.
Targeted by Stein with your research, have you discovered that at all?
Well, that's an excellent question. But to the extent that most of the distributors themselves will be white farmers, the discrimination takes place at the local level, at the distribution level, which is where all the discrimination against Black farmers took place. Even though USDA took the fall, as it were, for discriminating against Black farmers in Washington, D.C., Black farmers didn't go to Washington, D.C. to get their loans. They went to the local county agents, the local banks, the local farm equipment, the local chemical manufacturers, the local seed manufacturers, collectively discriminated against Black farmers. And that discrimination is still today. All we have to do is look at here. 80 years ago, you had 1 million Black farmers. Today, you have less than 5,000. These individuals didn't buy 16 million acres of land just to let it lay idle. The sons and daughters, the heirs of Black farmers, want to farm just like the sons and daughters of white farmers. So we have to acknowledge that racism, sir, is behind the motivator here. And when you have a group of individuals who are underrepresented, who do not have the resources to fight big government, these individuals become, quote unquote, to use a farm analogy, easy pickings. So here again, to the extent that land and farming is competitive, then any person who possesses a resource in that competitive chain, i.e. land, is going to be a target. What better person then, or group of individuals, to target and take their land and to put them out of business than Black farmers and the heirs of Black farmers?
Have any of the plaintiffs actually gone out of business because of what Stein did?
We believe that after discovery, most Black farmers were not aware of the fact that they were the victims of seed, because they were simply thinking, well, we had a bad crop. We had a bad yield. They knew that something was wrong. They knew that, wait a minute, we received the rain. We applied the fertilizer. We bought the tractors. We bought the same degree of resources and that the white farmer. Mother Nature doesn't discriminate. It doesn't rain on black, white farmers and not on black farmers. Insects don't attack black farmers' lands. So here again, all other things remaining the same, the black farmers' results should be the same as white farmers. Why is it then that white farmers are buying Stein seeds and they're yielding 60, 70, 80, and 100 bushels of soybeans, and black farmers who are using the exact same equipment with the exact same land, all of a sudden your seeds are coming up 5, 6, and 7 bushels? The only answer could be, sir, is somebody has their fingers on the scale. And the scale in this particular case against black farmers has been a dreaded phase, racial discrimination, and it is continuing today.
But has anybody actually gone out of business because of this?
Yes, people have gone out of business here again, not necessarily because of Stein, but because of the shenanigans, because of, we believe that after we do discovery, and we're asking the FBI and the Homeland Security, we believe that other seed manufacturers are equally guilty. We believe that the Monsantos will probably be guilty. We believe that the pioneers and the other major breeders, seed breeders and distributors will also, there will be evidence to show that they have done the same thing to farmers. So here again, we do know that people have gone out of business, and we know that they've gone out of business because of low yields. And here again, if you're getting adulterated seeds, that means your yields are going to be low. The only way you pay for any equipment, the only way you pay for any commodity in farming is with the results of a yield. If the years are bad, then every other loss is going to be exacerbated.
Our state representative.
You know, that's a damn shame that here we are all these centuries later and these men are still being cheated. It doesn't make any sense, but we are in the land of devils, so what do you expect? You know, I remember my grandfather telling me how they used to get cheated in sharecropping. There were a lot of black men that worked the land and barely got paid. Some didn't get paid at all. There's a lot of cheating going on. And now they'll just throw you in jail and you can end up back on the farm working for free or pennies on the dollar. Please tell me what you think. I think this is a disgrace that they are making sure these farmers do not get the same kind of seeds that other farmers get. That's pretty messed up. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.